Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons and our Team Builder series here with South Texas Big River University as we get ready to kick off season number 3 with big stakes on the line. We have received an offer to join the Big 12 next season if we can perform well this year and win our conference. So we're looking for double-digit wins plus a conference win, and we can get a Big 12 invite. That'll be a major stepping stone for our school as we're just in our 3rd season. So welcome back to the channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new to Champ and Sons and all of our college football content. So before we jump into this, let's take a look at some of the recruiting that we've done. Now, a lot of people saw kind of what we had started with before in the off season. However, we only have 450 hours within the regular season. So taking a look at some of our better athletes that we're trying to get, LaShawn Flood, a possession athlete, catching traffic, probably going to be a receiver, maybe a tight end, catching 78, catching traffic 81, agility 86. So my guess is pass block 53. I mean, in reality on passing plays, he would be out in the field running around, so it is what it is. Caleb Berger, defensive tackle, 86 finesse moves, 86 tackling, and 90 strength. Those are two big things that I think will really help our team kind of grow in the future as we get going and really kind of build up this program. Enrique Brockle, a receiving back, just to add to our stable of halfbacks, 76 catching, 92 speed though, with an 87 change of direction. So you give him that speed and that change of direction, get him out in the open, in the flat, get him out there on a screen pass. Who knows what he can actually make happen. Building up our quarterback stable also, Kerry Nealon, 93 throw power, 86 short accuracy, 85 medium. You know, those are big things that we're looking at. 75 throw on the run is not the greatest, but he's something that we can definitely develop. And actually, once Steelman graduates and moves on, you know, Nealon can definitely look to take charge of this team and of this program. Now, Morris Stokes is going to be another possession athlete. He's got mid-80 catching. These are players that right now, while may not be as good as some guys coming in out of the transfer portal, they're guys that can definitely have an impact for us. Now, in this season, we saw us set up our schedule last time as we are starting out here on the road against SMU. So let's go ahead and jump into this thing as we have got ourselves near the end of the first quarter in a scoreless matchup. So here with a 2nd and 8, the Mustangs are on the move at the 35-yard line as they do a little handoff over to the right guard coming off that opening, and he is going to finally be dragged down basically after about 7.5-yard gain there, as that's going to make it 3rd and inches. Now, our defensive backs are still not the fastest guys in the world, so we do still have to go with a lot of zone coverage, which means they will be playing off the ball a little bit more often. So they do, actually speaking of playing off the ball, it gives them an opportunity to complete that little short hook pattern, and that's going to be a 1st and 10 Mustangs at the 20. Looking over the defense, they have the snap, hand that off, going to the left side. He's got wide open space, avoids one tackler, but finally Hunter Haynes, one of our leaders on the defensive secondary, comes up to clean up the mess and bring him down after an 11-yard gain. First quarter getting ready to come to a close as the Mustangs have a 1st and goal. Hand that one off, going to the right side, hit and stood up. What a play by Varner coming off that edge on what would be our left edge. To stand the running back up and to bring him down for pretty much only a gain of 1 yard. And that will actually take us to the end of the first quarter. We are scoreless right now against SMU. Used to not be Power 5, but they are in the ACC. And so they are now a Power 5 team. And we are looking to try and make a statement early in this season, taking on the Mustangs and trying to beat them. We are holding up pretty well. Like I said, scoreless in the first quarter, but they are knocking on the door with a 2nd and goal from the 8. They send a man in motion across the formation. It's going to be an option keeper down to the right side. He's hit and brought down. Nowhere to go on that one. Jordan Higgins, their kicker, is warming up on the sideline, which pretty good, smart idea to do, especially these sharp angles that sometimes you have to kick from that everybody, including the computer, seems to have trouble with. So that's going to leave them 3rd and goal from the 8. They've got a shotgun 5 wide. Has the snap. Pressure comes by Varner. He's giving chase. Dives and misses the tackle, but he runs out of bounds, so Varner will get credit for the sack. And that will push the Mustangs back to the 16-yard line. And that is going to force a field goal opportunity. As they line up for that one, boot it, and it's going to go right down the middle. And the Mustangs will grab an early lead, 3-0 here early in the second quarter. So a good stand by the defense. Gave up some bigger plays, gave up a few first downs, and really I think what they should have. But they held tough when it came to it at most. And they do end up forcing a field goal on that drive. So here we come right back at them, trailing 3-0 now. Steelman in the shotgun, 2 tight ends set. Has the snap. It's going to be a play action. In the pocket, pressure comes, fires to the left side. He's going to hit C.J. Peaks, who's now one of our premier receivers coming off that left edge there. He makes a great catch as he's brought down at the 12-yard line. Steelman 8 of 9 for 78 yards after that one. And that's having some pinpoint accuracy we're starting to see out of this sophomore quarterback. So 1st and 10, Steelman staying in the shotgun, 4 wide set. As we have our new running back, our transfer running back, we hand it off to Brown going to the right side. He picks up a good about 6 yards. Kewan Brown, like I said, transferred in the off season last year, coming in, starting here, getting the starting job. He's 8 rushes for 41 yards so far this afternoon. Just about 5 yards per carry. So now it's 2nd and 4. Steelman in a pistol formation. 2 receivers left. Sends one in motion. Has that little option sweep over. Jet sweep over to Taiwan Bell. And he picks up about a yard or 2. Nothing too special. But hey, he doesn't turn it over, so that's a positive. 3rd and 4 now from the 5. Steelman in the shot pistol. Has the snap. In the pocket, pressure comes, and Steelman goes down. And Steelman is sacked back at the 9-yard line. That's going to make it 4th and 7, so we will attempt a field goal. Lincoln, still our kicker, puts the boot to the ball, and that goes right between the uprights. And this game is going to be tied now 3-3 after that drive. So a pretty good drive, just unable to finish it off. And, I mean, in reality, give the Mustang defense some credit. They pretty much pulled off what we did and stood tough when they absolutely had to. But this game is now tied once again. So here come the Mustangs a little later in the second quarter, about 4 minutes remaining as they are on the move, going no huddle. Have the snap handed off up the middle. He's going to be hit and brought down by Bloom. What a play by Cade Bloom to blow it up right up the middle there from the nose guard spot. Although really he's more of an outside defensive tackle, normally playing off the outside edge of the guards. So on 2nd and 11, handoff going left. He gets past a couple tacklers and pushing forward. And SMU gets down to about the 4-yard line after that run by Thompson Polk. So 1st and goal, Mustangs from the 4 in the pistol formation. 2 tight ends left. Has the snap. Hands it off up the middle. Hit and stood up right there. Looks like he just misread where the hole was going to be, and Polk gets brought down for no gain. So 2nd and goal from the 4 as we're about 2.5 minutes remaining in the second. Mustangs are going to be in a shotgun formation. Handoff going right. He gets hit and stood up, and we bring him down. That Gates, I think, brings him down after a gain of a couple yards, but before he could get into the end zone, Polk having a pretty good afternoon, 12 carries for 103 yards, but he did not get in that time. So it is still 3rd and 3, hit the 2-minute warning. Mustangs are going to come out in a heavy set formation. Multiple tight ends on the line. Big fellows going. Toss out to the right side. He has the edge, but we bring him down. Hunter Haynes with the tackle. That was a hell of a play by Haynes to make the tackle in a one-on-one situation. And that's going to leave the Mustangs with the field goal opportunity with about 1:20 remaining here in the second. So they will put that one up, and it will be good. Field goal for the Mustangs. They retake the lead 6-3 here as we are continuing a dogfight. Now they left some time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We're trying to take advantage. 25 seconds left. We've moved it down to the 39-yard line. As Steelman drops back, fires that one over. He hits C.J. Peaks, who's got some space. Peaks hit and brought down at about the 14-yard line as we will use our second timeout of the half to try to get something set up here. 14 yards away from the end zone and taking the lead on the road against SMU. 1st and 10 now for our Cowboys as 17 seconds remaining. well inside the red zone at the 14. They're going to come out in a shotgun, 3-receiver set, 1 tight end on the left side of the line, Springer. Brown is in the backfield, has the snaps. Steelman fires it to the left side, hits Peaks. No, that's Scooter Page. Oh, yes, good old Scooter Page. Missed a lot of last season with some injuries and just being beat out in playing position by guys like McGowan and stuff. So Scooter Page, good to see him back on the field making big plays like that as we burn our last time out, 13 seconds left and a 1st and goal. Steelman's going to roll out to the right side. He's being chased. He's got space. Steelman into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Steelman saw the opening, and when you're that close as a defender, it's hard to decide to sell out to stop the quarterback. Because in reality, if any one of them had come charging, we would have had at least one wide receiver wide open or our tight end Springer right there over the middle. And at that point, it's a touchdown kind of one way or the other. It's more of a pick your poison kind of situation. As Steelman takes that one in, and that's going to give us the lead here in this game. Now we're going to move ahead halfway through the 3rd quarter, about 5.5 minutes remaining. Score is still 10-6. Hand that one off to Brown up the middle, following his blockers, picking up a good 6-yard gain. Brown 12 carries for 67 yards so far this evening. That's going to lead us to a 2nd and 4. We're going to go 5 wide here. Steelman all alone in the backfield in the shotgun. Looks over the defense, has the snap in the pocket. Fires it over the middle. That's going to be intercepted by the Mustangs as they come right back at us. Breaking tackles, and Kewan Brown finally brings them down at the 25, 26-yard line, it looks like. Jalen Davis for the Mustangs comes up with that interception. Steelman, I mean, he threw it into cover. I'm not sure why he threw that one, actually. But that puts us in a bad position, and the Mustangs take advantage. And one play, they're into the end zone for a touchdown, and they have the lead. So now after they force another turnover, here come the Mustangs once again. Varner giving chase. Throw that one up, but it's almost intercepted by Haynes. He had it in his hands. Oh, he had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Jennings almost made the mistake of a lifetime right there. I don't know how Haynes did not catch that, but man, he just all by himself couldn't come down with it. So 2nd and 10. Jennings fires it over to the right side. He's got his receiver. One Cowboy, Hunter Haynes, just seems to trip over himself and fall down, but the rest clean up the mess, and he's brought down after a 6-yard gain, making it 3rd and 4 from about the 21. Jennings all alone in the backfield in the shotgun, 5 wide, has the snap. Fires over the middle, hits his receiver, who's finally brought down at about the 9-yard line. That's going to put him in a goal-to-go situation. 1st and goal from the 9. They're going to be in a shotgun formation. About 4-receiver set, it looks like. Has the snap. Jennings hands it off, going to the right side. He's got the edge. He's got the corner. And they've got the end zone. And this thing is now a 2-score ball game here. Back-to-back turnovers by the Cowboys is going to lead to back-to-back touchdowns by the Mustangs. So here we are at the start of the 4th quarter, trying to come right back in this thing. Steelman fires that one over the middle, hits Springer, breaking tackles, and Springer gets brought down inside the red zone at the 14-yard line. These have been some pretty big drives, but picking up some big plays, and that's just another one to not add to the list. So 1st and goal from the 10. Steelman in the shotgun, 4-receiver set, has the snap. Mustangs blitz. He fires over the middle. He's going to hit Peaks. Pushing forward. C.J. Peaks is in the end zone. Touchdown, Big River. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. C.J. Peaks picking up right where he left off at the end of last season. Comes up with a big touchdown catch here for the Cowboys to get us right back into this thing and make it a 1-score ball game as we are getting close to the end of this thing and needing to make something happen. Let your playmakers make plays, and that's what Peaks did right there. After the Mustangs would add a touchdown of their own, we still trail by 10 once again. Steelman trying to battle back from the 20. Hands that one off to Brown, going to the left side. He makes a move, breaking tackles. Kewan Brown gets down to the 4-yard line after about a 16-yard gain. He's now got 128 yards. His afternoon or evening has really picked up here in the second half. A great showing by them. Quick moves and being able to break that tackle. The junior transfer out of Georgia stepping up big here for this offense. Now 1st and goal from the 4. Steelman is going to be in a pistol formation. 2 receivers left. He claps, has the snap. It's going to be an option. Tosses out to the right, but he waited too long, so the lovely college football glitch happens. As you could see, the ball still kind of bouncing around right there. But I just had to show that because I thought it was funny. That makes it 2nd and goal from the 6 in the pistol. Steelman sends Page in motion. He gets the jet sweep over. He's got the corner. Scooter Page, boot, scooting boogie into the end zone. Scooter Page, touchdown Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Scooter scooting his way into the end zone to get us right back into this thing and put us about 3 points down here after this touchdown. What a great play by the junior receiver. 3rd and 9 here. Steelman going to be in a shotgun as we have the ball approaching the 2-minute timeout. The score is still 27-24, and he's going to find Bell coming across the field. Bell is hit and brought down at the 11-yard line. Are they going to mark him at the 11? Or does it look like they're going to put him down at the 12? They do put him at the 11. Okay. He is marked down at the 11, 1:53 remaining. We're trailing by 3, 24-27. Steelman in the shotgun, hands that one off to Brown. Got a little hole open, picks up about 4 yards on that one, getting down to the 7-yard line. As it looks like we are content trying to let some clock run off, but I hate how it goes slow like this when you don't really want it to. So 2nd and 6. 5 wide now. Steelman alone in the backfield in the shotgun. Reading over the defense, just tracking this game right now, letting the clock run a little bit because we can't leave too much time for the Mustangs if we get this one punched in. Get that one over to Brown, pushing forward on the jet sweep, unable to make anything happen with it. So it's 3rd and 2. He does pick up a couple yards down at the 3-yard line, but 3rd and 2. Just about 1 minute remaining here in the 4th quarter. We still have all 3 timeouts, so got to be careful with that. But, I mean, we got 3 yards to go. Let's just run this clock down. Let's take our time, and let's punch this thing into the end zone. From the shotgun, 3 wide, 2 back set. Steelman has the snap, fires over the middle, and that one's going to be intercepted by the Mustangs. He was looking for Scooter Page coming across the middle, and they just jumped in front of that one, and that's all it would take. SMU is going to win this thing on a Travis Steelman interception, 3 yards away from punching this thing in and having one of our biggest wins in program history. All right. I'm trying to think back into the previous seasons. We still haven't beat a Power 4 program, and apparently the drought continues right now. We had our opportunities, though. We made our mistakes. The turnovers killed us. I mean, you can't throw interceptions that far into their zone and expect them to not score. It really put our defense in a piss-poor spot. So it's one of those, it is what it is. That was last game. Now we're here to our next game as we are taking on the Mean Green, but we have come back home. The North Texas Mean Green are come down to South Texas to take on the South Texas Big River Cowboys. As we are going to jump into this thing in the 1st quarter, 6 minutes remaining. Steelman going to be in the pistol formation, 2 tight end, 2 receivers left. Has a snap, play action. Steelman rolls out to his right, drops that one into the end zone, and it's going to be swatted away by Starling. Taylor Starling jumped up and swatted that one down. Got to be careful. That's a fast player, as we've seen in our other series. He's got some speed and can run under some balls. So 3rd and 4 now from the pistol formation. Steelman has the snap. Clean pocket, fires it over, hits Page on the out pattern. He's brought down at about the 10-yard line to make it a 1st and goal. Travis Steelman, 50 touchdowns in his career through the air and on the ground. The kid has got some talent, but he definitely needs some development and some cleanup of his work. On 1st and goal, hand that one off to Brown. He lowers his shoulder and goes trying to power through this Mean Green defense. Callaway and Goodson there on the stop. So it's 2nd and goal from the 4 now. As this was a problem for us against SMU, as everybody saw, as we've lost the game on an interception from this similar position. 2nd and goal. Steelman in a pistol. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket. Fires that one over, and Callaway knocked it down. That's a risk. We've got to be watching our play calling in this segment of the field. We've got to be very careful with that because they just batted that one down. Probably could have been intercepted had Callaway had better hands. So 3rd and goal from the 4 now in the pistol. It's going to be an option. We get that toss out correctly, and Brown walks it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kewan Brown got the option toss, and there is nobody in front of him. Great blocking to seal up that edge, and Brown just walked into the end zone. Probably the easiest touchdown he's had in his whole career, including high school. Was that one right there. So we will take an early lead, first quarter lead here against the Mean Green. They would come back to tie it, of course, because that's how things roll. So here in the second quarter, we find ourselves in position once again to take the lead with the 1st and 10. Steelman fires that one over. He hits Page. Page has got the corner, but he's pushed out. Oh, Goodson chased him down and pushed him out of bounds right at the 1-yard line. Scooter Page just couldn't quite force that thing in. That's going to make it 1st and goal from the 1. Spreading everybody out in the shotgun. Steelman hands that off to Brown, and he dives across the goal line to punch this one in, and that's going to be a touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kewan Brown takes the handoff, and no doubt about it, leapt across that line. He was going to make sure to punch that thing through. So now leading 14-7, and after having forced a punt, we find ourselves with the ball once again. 2nd and 3 on the move as we get that pass off to Bell coming across the field. He's going to get us down to the 19-yard line. Steelman is 11 of 13 today, being a lot smarter with the ball for 123 yards. That's going to get us to the 19 inside the red zone, 1st and 10. Steelman from the shotgun has the snap, hands it off to Ty Hardy going up the middle. Hardy lowers his shoulder but unable to get away from Langley. He's got 34 rushing yards on 6 attempts today so far. He will be splitting time with Kewan Brown. Brown his wear and tear happens pretty effectively. So expect to see a lot more of Ty Hardy as this season goes. 2nd and 7. We hand that one off to Hardy. Tries to make a cut, but it's too late. He's already grabbed and brought down to the turf. That's going to make it 3rd and 4 now from the 12 after the 1-yard gain there by Hardy. 3rd and 4, and that will actually take us to the 2-minute timeout, as we are just on the outside of being able to punch this thing through. 2 minutes remaining as we come up with a 3rd and 4 from the 12. Needing to be smart with this one. Let's give ourselves some options here and look to see what kind of play is going to get us in. Right, so we're going to come out in the pistol formation. Steelman's got 3 receivers set. It's going to be a little RPO action. Hands it off to Hardy to the right side. He's got the edge. Hardy leaps over one player and he's knocked into the end zone. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The Cowboy goes airborne and gets himself pushed across the goal line. What a touchdown by Hardy. Saw the defender coming, pushed right over him, and then got hit. What was that? Starling, I think, gave him that extra little nudge. And that would extend our lead. Now, the Mean Green would come back and make this a 1-score game, so we've got to keep pace and make it a 2-score game once again. Get the jet sweep over to Kewan Brown. Tries to spin up. Nowhere to go for him on that one. We are here in the 3rd quarter, leading 21-14, just under 12 minutes remaining. Now facing a 2nd and 10 after that jet sweep goes for no yards. So Steelman and the Cowboys going to be in a shotgun. 2 receiver, 2 tight end set. Has the snap. Fires it over the left side. He's going to hit Springer, who juggled it, bounced it off his legs, and dropped it. Springer, another one of our transfer tight ends, comes up and looked like he almost had possession there. I'm surprised they didn't call that thing a fumble. Oh, well, I'll take it. 3rd and 10. Steelman in the shotgun. 3 receivers. Has the snap. Clean pocket. Fires that one over. He's going to hit Bell, and he walks it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Bell coming across the field on the slant pattern. Got that extra step. And, man, Steelman, he struggles a little bit with accuracy sometimes, but you give him just a little bit of space. He can deliver that ball in there beautifully. He hits Bell on the run. Doesn't even have to slow down or stutter step or nothing. And he walks that one in. Now later in the 3rd, North Texas keeping pace with us. It's now 28-21 as we lead here. 4.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Steelman Drops back, fires that deep down the left side. He's got a man with the step. He's got Bell once again. Trayon Bell comes brought down at the 13-yard line. He is coming through big time here at home in front of an almost capacity crowd. We hardly ever see this size of a crowd, before. But hey, this season feels different. We've got a lot at stake. We need our fans here, and they are showing up. And why not when you see players like Bell making those kinds of plays in this one? So 1st and 10 from the 13, leading by 7, trying to make it a 2-score ball game. Steelman in the shotgun, has the snap, hands it off, going to Hardy to the left side. Hardy, touchdown number 2. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This time he didn't have to go flying into the end zone. He just carried it on in, and that's going to extend our lead back to 2 scores once again here as we take a lead 35-21 here, about 3.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Great blocking to seal that left side, and then Hardy with the space finishes off the run like it's nothing. Now we find ourselves in a little bit of a pickle. The Mean Green have come roaring back at us here in the fourth quarter. It is now 35-32. This is a 3-point ball game, folks. 3-point ball game. Mean Green have added on a touchdown and a field goal. And so we need to keep possession right here. I mean, I would prefer a touchdown, but we just hit the 2-minute timeout. We have a 1st and 10. Mean Green and us still both have all 3 timeouts. So got to be smart about it. Handing that one off to Kewan up the middle, and Brown gets stopped after about an 8-yard gain, so the Mean Green will use a timeout. 2nd and 2. 1:57 remaining after that timeout got called. We're going to come out in the shotgun. 2 tight end, 2 receiver set. Steelman in the shotgun looking over the defense. Hardy offset to his right side. He gives the clap, has the snap, hands it off up the middle, and Hardy picks up about 4 yards to get the first down. They will use their second timeout. 1:54, so if we get them to burn this last timeout, worst comes to worst, I like to think we could at least get a field goal and come out of this thing having to give them the ball back with very few seconds left. So 1st and 10 from the 12. Hand that one off to Brown, going off left guard. Hit and brought down as the Mean Green will use their 3rd and final timeout. 3rd and final timeout, 2nd and 6. Brown, that was his 20th carry. He's got 102 yards on the day. So 2nd and 6 from the shotgun, 4 wide set. Hand that one off. Brown breaking tackles, hit and brought down by Woodyard. Ooh, he almost had that opening. Almost had it. But unable to break free in those last defenders. So now here we are with the 3rd and 4 and a slow-moving clock, but it is moving. That's the key. The clock is moving at least. A minute, about 25 seconds. So we should be able to snap this thing with just about 1:06 if we truly wait to the last second. Right? We should be able to do that. But Steelman snaps it early. It's going to be an option keeper. They read it perfectly, but no worries. Steelman takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Big River. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It looked like he panicked for a second coming off that option keeper. Had that little oh shit look in his eyes, but then he was able to scamper and weave his way into the end zone as our sophomore leader gets right around Woodyard and then right there around Goodson, avoiding the big hit, and gets into the end zone, and that's going to give us a big-time 10-point victory here. 42-32 against the North Texas Mean Green, our first home win of the season. We're 1-1 on the year now. Ty Hardy came up big as Kewan Brown had to spend some time in the 2nd and 3rd quarter, both sitting on the bench to kind of recover from some of his wear and tear issues he was having in this game. But Hardy comes up big, player of the game, 2 touchdowns on the ground for him, and Steelman capped it off at the end, put the nail in the coffin in front of the home crowd. Just brilliant to see that happen. So that's going to lead us to our 3rd and final game of the season, of the non-conference schedule, as we come up against the Big 12 Kansas State Wildcats. They are a top 10 team. This is a conference that has offered an invite if we play well enough. So if we can make a statement on the road in the Little Apple, Manhattan, Kansas, which, by the way, if you ever go there, it's actually a pretty nice little city, town, I guess. It's actually a pretty cool place. But this is an opportunity for us to make a statement and prove we belong in the Big 12. And so here we are starting out this thing with a 2nd and 4, hitting Page on the out route at the sideline. He was able to tiptoe, keep that foot down, dragged his other foot, so actually 2 feet. And that's a catch in the NFL. Not even Madden could overturn that one. And now it's 1st and 10 from the 10. Steelman and the Cowboys trying to make a statement on our opening drive. Rolls to the left. Waits a second, but no one could get open. Just couldn't find that additional footing and get that extra step on any of the defenders. So it's now 2nd and 10 after that incomplete. Steelman staying in the shotgun, 4-wide set. Has the snap, hands it off to Brown, going on the left side. Nowhere to go for him as the defensive line kind of blew that one up. And he stopped for no gain. Landon Dean for the Wildcats gets right past our blockers. And, I mean, Brown had nowhere to go. He was kind of trapped as soon as that ball got snapped. So 3rd and 10 from the shotgun. Steelman has the snap, fires it over to the right side. Hits Page as we gets hit and brought down. And that's going to make it 4th and 3 from the 3. Technically, they could get a first down, but that line is so close to the end zone, it's really touchdown or bust. So we're going to go with a field goal to try to get the points. And I realize you got to kind of take into account how the wind is blowing on these things. As we squeeze that one through the upright, and really that ball blowing into the wind, kicking into the wind, is what really helped that thing actually squeeze through. I about figured that. So now here come the Wildcats on a 2nd and 24, and they are going to burn us in one play. They go 90 yards. Wait, we catch them. Holy crap, who saw that coming? I thought they were all off home free into the end zone, but no, we stop them at the 3-yard line. Defense playing with a little gusto, got burned, but held strong and fought. And so now on 1st and goal, we hit them and bring them down for a 3-yard loss. Woo! Hunter Haynes getting in the backfield there to help make that stop. Coming off the edge on the blitz. Great play by this defense as they stand up big time for us on that one. 2nd and goal from the 6 in the pistol formation. Johnson hands that off. He's got the edge, breaking tackles, and he's going to get into the end zone finally. Well, we made it a lot harder for them than they thought it would be, even than we thought it would be after they completed almost a 90-yard touchdown pass. However, you know, it is what it is. This was not a good defensive drive. We've just got to be able to bounce back and be able to make the plays when we need to. John Randall for the Wildcats coming out of the backfield. I mean, once he made that cut to the right, there was no way someone was going to stop him. And so he did punch that one in. Now here we come right back at him on the ensuing drive. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Play action. Steelman drops back, fires that one to the left side. It's going to be caught by Peaks. He's hit and brought down. A great throw by Steelman to fit that thing into that zone. Peaks makes his first catch of the day for 16 yards. Now inside the red zone at the 17. Steelman's going to be in the shotgun. 3 receivers left. Has the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Brown. Going left. Breaks it. 1 tackle. Pushing forward. And Brown picks up enough for the first down. Getting to the 7-yard line to make it 1st and goal. Kewan Brown, his 4th rush of the day. He's got 30 yards. His Saturday has started out really well. 1st and goal now. 4-wide set. Steelman has the snap. He's going to take off going right up the gut. Steelman walks it in. Nobody's around him. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We are here to fight. We have put up some good battles against Power 4 teams. Even in first season against Ole Miss, the first quarter, we were close. It was 14-14. We do feel that we have grown from that team, but we can slug it with the best of them. We'll go in and throw some uppercuts. You know what I mean? We'll give you the Hadouken if that's what you're asking for, and that's what the Wildcats are begging for. And so we force them to punt, and here we come right back at them. 1st and 10 Cowboys. A little Scooter Page jet sweep. Makes a cut. He's got space. Scooter scooting it down to the 10-yard line as we still lead 10-7, and we are stepping up big time. 1st and goal from the 9 after that Scooter Page jet sweep. He's got 5 catches now for 60 yards, averaging about 12 yards each one. So 1st and goal Cowboys as we come out in a 3 wide receiver, pistol formation. Going to be a handoff to the right to Brown. He's hit and stood up, and he's sworn by the purple and silver in the backfield. And he's going to be dropped at the 12-yard line. Oof, that one hurt. So 2nd and goal from the pistol. 3 receivers all on the right side there. Steelman has the snap. Quick fire over, hits Peaks, cuts it forward. Stiff arming, taking it into the end zone. Touchdown Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That would give us a 2-score lead. But as football happens, we find ourselves in a position here in the 3rd quarter leading 20-17. As they've added 10 points, we added a field goal. That's life. 20-17, Wildcats on the move. As Avery Johnson throws that one to his tailback who runs out of bounds for some reason, making it 2nd and 16. They're at the 32 on the plus side. Handing off, going to the right side. He's got the edge, stiff arming his way forward, and he's going to be brought down at about the 23-yard line there, making it 3rd and 7. So this game's starting to go back and forth a little bit. Just a wee bit. 3rd and 7, bringing a blitz. He throws that one up to the left side, and we swat that one down. Ooh, that was close. That was close. We got the swat down at the last second. So now with an opportunity to tie it, they put that one to the boot to the ball, and it does go through the uprights. So we're looking at a tied 20-20 game. Now we added a field goal after that last touchdown we got. They've added on 13 more points. So we've got to slow down momentum, but we need to make some things happen for us as well. Now we turn the ball over because that happens to us every now and then, and find ourselves on defense. Quincy Blue getting injured is not a good thing for us. He's definitely not the greatest defensive back in the world. In fact, he gets burned deep more often than when he covers it, but he's a good tackler. So he's going to come out for a little bit. Have to see if he can get caught up. As they drop that one off to their tight end, breaking a tackle. Oh, God, and momentum has swung fully in Kansas State's way, as we are going to be outscored 20-3 since that touchdown there in the 2nd quarter. I mean, oh, that hurts. That hurts. Will Anciox. That's what I'm going to call him. Anciox. So I know that's not how it's pronounced, but that's what I'm going to say, just a little sign of disrespect. Made that catch, broke the tackle, and took it into the end zone. So now we're trailing by 7. All right. But we got to fight because that's what we do. In South Texas, we continue the fight. And here comes Steelman in our offense right back out here to give it to him as best we can, completing that out pattern for 4 yards on that pass. So now that makes it 2nd and 6 from the shotgun. 2 tight ends on the line, 2 receivers left. Has the snap. Play action. Fires that one over to the left side. It's going to be caught by Peaks. Touchdown, Cowboys. We're not going away just yet. In front of our fans, Peaks makes a touchdown reception, and that's going to get this game tied up here in the 3rd quarter as fireworks are starting to go off. Haymakers are starting to be thrown. This fight is really picking up here in little old Manhattan, Kansas, home of the Wildcats, as we come to show we mean business and that we belong. So now, a little later, after the Wildcats added on a field goal, they lead 30-27. So here we are coming right back at them in the 4th quarter. 12 and a half minutes ago, they bring it all out. Blitz, and Steelman's going to fumble. Steelman fumbles it, and then the Wildcats pick it up. Hey, Steelman made the tackle, but this is how things are kind of going for us right now. Anytime something good happens, we kind of compound it with something bad. We like to go tit for tat. Good for bad, yin and yang. That's what we are at this moment. Need to make it just all yin and no yang, or all, I guess that'd be the way to do it, or all yang and no yin, however you want to see it. But coming through on pretty much the all-out blitz, Steelman tried to get the receiver time to get open. Speed for the Wildcats just got there too soon and put him down to the turf and strip sacked him. So now it's Wildcat football, 1st and 10, firing it over the left side as they hit their tight end out there in the open. He gets brought down. But Deshaun Weeks comes flying through, and it's going to be a personal foul on us. No, that's Devin Skates. Devin Skates, actually, I don't think Weeks, I think he actually graduated. Yeah, Weeks did graduate. Got to refresh my own memory here. As Skates comes through and gets the personal foul for roughing the passer. And right after that, look at what happens. Touchdown, Wildcats. I mean, Devin Skates, you can't give him easy yardage. We had him stopped for a loss, and then you give him not just the easy yardage, but the first down. This is what happens. They take the lead or extend their lead. Now we're trailing by 10 with just about 2.5 minutes remaining. Needing to fight back, no big women have started singing. In fact, Steelman started running and slides down to the 30-yard line, as that's going to get it 1st and 10 as we approach the 2-minute warning. We do still have 3 timeouts, but no real need to stress about it, just for the simple fact that the clock moves so slow and we got 2 minutes. Steelman has the snap. Wildcats blitz. It holds up, fires over the middle, hits his receiver. Bell comes up with the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Trayon Bell comes up with the big-time catch over the middle. Once those safeties both kind of split out wide on covering some of the other players, whether it's the tight end going deep in the corner or we had Peaks over there on the left side, once they spread out, that just opened up that middle. Bell filled the gap easily on that post pattern, and that's going to leave us with an opportunity for an onside kick, needing to try to do better than we did in Dallas. So trailing 34-37, we put that one up. It's not missed, but they totally forget to touch it. Ugh, the Wildcats didn't even touch it. It looked like they did, so we dove on it, but we get an illegal touching penalty, because why not? And that's all that would take to beat us. God forbid they let us recover that onside like we should have, and then we go down and beat them. But nope, not meant to happen this time. However, I do think we showed we belonged a little bit. We did get beat on some plays, but we beat them on some as well. So we showed we belonged. We went toe-to-toe with the top 10 team, a Big 12 team, and I think this is really a game that can help set us up for the future to become a better team as we start moving. And if we can complete all the tasks before us, get into the Big 12, it'll be a big monumental moment, this game, I think, really. But that leaves us with our non-conference schedule and puts us back in Conference USA play, which will start in the next episode as FIU decides to come to South Texas as we go. And normally that's a crazy game, so it should be an interesting one. Definitely stay tuned for that. And I will see y'all in that next episode, everybody. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And give us a thumbs up if you did like this episode, because it really does help out the channel. And I truly appreciate everything y'all do for us here at Champ & Sons. But I will see y'all in the next one as Conference USA play kicks off. So until then, everybody stay safe. And, well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.